Hello, underachievers. I just want to say something real quick. What's going on in America right now is disgusting. You should not be supporting what the police are doing, what the president is doing. Don't want to be hearing about that all lives matter stuff from any of you. I've been talking about this for the past week on Instagram and Twitter, but I feel like I should make a statement here because it's very important to get this message across. Black people have been murdered by the police for hundreds of years. That's not okay. If you're able to donate to any of these places up here, then click the link in my description. If you're not able to donate to these places, please share the link in my description. So, I went through my Twitter Indirects. I pretty much just searched Noahfinnce on Twitter. Some of them are real interesting. There's some weird rumors that I'd never heard about myself before. Some people have said some real weird stuff about me, so I thought I'd react to some of it. There are so many Indirects I didn't actually manage to get to, so I could make another video like this if you guys enjoy this one. So, let's go. Is Noahfinnce a bad dude? I'm watching his video on how Ariel Scarcella is a turf, and I think he's kind of neat. They think I'm kind of neat.
They think I'm kind of neat.
I think I'm kind of neat. Is that like a cocky thing to say? Is that bad? I tried to be neat. Am I a bad dude? I don't think so. I don't think I'm a bad dude. Somebody responded, nah, he's pretty cool, very blunt in a good way. Like what blunt actually means. Not people who are rude and assholes and then say, I'm a blood person, deal with it. I thank you. So, just want to let you know, a lot of these will be translated from different languages. Not everybody who watches me speaks English as their first language. So if some of the wording's off, it's because the translate button doesn't work too well. Me and my mum watching a video of Noahfinnce. In brackets, a trans boy, but my mum doesn't know it. Noah uses nail polish. My mother, stop watching these boys, trying to be girls. This is bad. Me, I assume that means ha ha ha. A girl is the last thing he wants to be. My mum, confused. I love stuff like this. Jesus Christ, Noahfinnce stays being annoying as Sorry? You don't have to watch. I hear the block button works very well nowadays. Somebody responded to this tweet saying, I met him like nearly 2 years back at Reading, and let me tell you, he's just as insufferable in real life.
So, I just checked this guy's profile picture out. Turns out, he was at Reading last year. He was actually sitting outside my friend's tent. But the thing is, I didn't ever speak to him. I've never spoken to this guy in my life. I've never interacted with him. I just went to find my friend's tent. So, I don't understand.
I'm not gonna lie, there's been a lot of people that have, like, said stuff about, like, meeting me. They're like, oh yeah, I met Noahfinnce, he did this. That just isn't true. I was in central London this one time, and there was a group of friends that came up to me, and they're like, oh, you're Noahfinnce, you're best friends with insert friend's name. And I was like, I don't know anybody called that. And they're like, oh, maybe you know her username. And then I looked up her username, and I didn't know her. Like, people people lie about stuff like that, and I don't understand why. If you don't like me, don't like me. That's fine, just block me, but don't make up lies. Seems kind of unfair. I hate Noahfinnce so much. I've had so many arguments with him. He used to be so rude. He's probably better now. He's an adult, but he was really cocky when he was younger, and I hated him. Yeah, I agree. I also hated Noah when he was younger. I guess I probably did come across as cocky. I was very insecure, and I tried to hide that, and came across as cocky. Yeah, fine. I mean, I was a dick. I've made 2 videos about how much of a dick I used to be back then. You can go watch them. Just realized Noahfinnce low-key sounds like no offense, and now I can't unhear it. Yes, that is the goal. That was why I changed my name to Noahfinnce. But what I don't understand is, like, people on my Instagram commenting, oh my god, I just realized, I just said Noahfinnce out loud and it sounds like no offense. My bio has this in it. It's intentionally supposed to sound like that. My name's actually not Noahfinnce, it's Noah Adams, but Fince sounds better. Never mind, dumping Alex because Noahfinnce liked his tweet. Okay. Sorry for breaking you up. So somebody tweeted, to be honest, I've never watched a Noahfinnce video, should I? Their friend responded, to be honest, I think he's annoying. I don't even know why, it's just the vibes, but I'm sure he probably has some good content. Then the person who originally posted the tweet replies, he kind of reminds me of you, so that's awkward. And then the other person didn't respond, which is funny. It's really funny. Hey, this guy's kind of annoying. Oh, that guy over there? Oh, yeah, you are the same as him. You remind me of him. I love Noahfinnce videos. Like, yes, keep making fun of straight people. We stand. I will continue to do this, although I got some angry straight people in the comments. There are people that actually think that straight people, you know, marginalized because gay people make fun of them. You're not. You're just not. Noahfinnce will really make multiple videos about how he has to shit naked and how he shit himself like last year, and then be appalled when someone asks about his sex life. Like, fam, you invited that. I don't no. I poo naked. I do that. It's more comfortable. You sweat less. I just feel free to poo when I'm naked. But there's a difference. I feel like pooing is a bit less personal than somebody's sex life. Like, I'd happily be chatting to a stranger and be like, oh, but don't mind me, I'm just going off to take a poo. I'd happily say that. Some people probably don't. I do say that. It's weird. I wouldn't happily say to the stranger, oh, don't mind me, just off for a shag. I just feel like there's a difference. And also, my sex life doesn't just involve me, it's a sex life. Sex with someone else. That's uncomfortable. Why would I talk about that? That's uncomfortable. Just wanted to say, I realized I was in a toxic place when I unsubscribed from Noahfinnce and stopped watching his content that I literally enjoy just because Calvin took issue with him. Like, bruh, yeah, that sucks. Welcome back if you're still here. So this tweet is translated from Spanish, which is irrelevant. My mother was doing a live and I started to speak English. The natives believe that I was British native. See, videos of Noahfinnce is affecting me. Wow. That's really cool. I've seen this before. I looked at this indirect, and I think it's really cool. I couldn't stop thinking about it. It's really cool that some people, like, watch my videos and then learn English from me, which probably isn't a good idea. I don't speak that great, and I speak too fast. That's really cool, though, right? Like, imagine someone learning a language off of you just by talking. Saw Noahfinnce post a video called, Should Trans People Be in the LGBT Community? And I was like, oop, mate about to get himself cancelled. Then remembered he's trans. Yes. Yes. I got Noahfinnce to make a tweet about me because I sent him a DM saying he hates lesbians as a joke. I don't get the joke. If you didn't hate lesbians, why would you get so butthurt? Unless it applies to you. I don't know, I just feel like, as a person who lots of people have made rumours up about, it's kind of a bit annoying when someone's like, oh, you hate this minority group. Because, you know, if I actually did, that would be screwed up, and I don't. But when people start spreading that stuff, and my career relies on, you know, YouTube and Instagram and being public about my views, it's kind of a bit screwed up to, like, say something like that. So of course I'm gonna respond being like, no, I don't hate lesbians, because I don't. And I know this is just like a, ooh, poor influencer, so sad for you, you don't have a normal job. Like, yeah, I get it, I'm very privileged to be in the position that I am, but there's also, like, some negatives that come with being, like, an online persona that, like, kind of really suck, and I don't really talk about, because, like, people will be like, oh, it's so sad, oh, poor no. But yeah, it's a bit scary for people to spread stuff like that, because people believe it, even though it's not true. And having people believe stuff like that about you is kind of like, no! I still don't understand the joke. Why is DMing me, you hate lesbians, a joke? I don't get it. Noahfinnce saying Peter Parker with his British accent. Noahfinnce, wasn't he a fanny? Oh my god, I hate it here. So, this is another one of those rumored things. I was never a fanny. I used to watch Dan and Phil when I was really young, like 2012 or something like that, 2013. But by the time I made like a spam account, or made like a YouTube account, I didn't watch about them, or talk about them. Where did that come from? Noahfinnce is not a fanny. I've got nothing against Dan and Phil or Dan and Phil fans, but no. So you need some context for this one. I made a video calling out a transphobic lesbian for being transphobic, and then she reacted to this video and called it a sexist hate video. She said that me telling her to stop being transphobic is me silencing women, which is therefore sexist, which I just told her to stop being transphobic. If it's sexist to tell a transphobe to stop being transphobic, then... But there were some people that agreed with her in saying that I was sexist, so, here's someone talking about that video. Another gay man, Noahfinnce Adams, displays his hatred of lesbian women. I don't hate lesbians, I just... not a fan of transphobes. And thinks it's his job to police the trans debate. I mean, like, if I'm trans and I see someone being transphobic, I feel like it's kind of my place to be like, hey, stop. Watching Noahfinnce's covers makes me cry. I want my voice to drop so freaking bad. I'm sorry. It will happen. I promise you, it will happen. You'll get that good tea. I don't know if you're on it or not, but you'll get that good tea. It'll be like, or it'll be like, ooh, rubbing tea on my body, and your voice will drop, and it'll be great, and you'll enjoy it a lot. Noahfinnce is the most annoying trans YouTuber. I don't care. See, you are entitled to your opinion. I just feel like there are a few more trans YouTubers, you know, there's some that are really sticking into my brain that could be said to be a lot more annoying than me. Yes?
Can I borrow your Switch controllers?
I don't have a Switch controllers.
You don't
I've got a light. I know I have a weird personality. I know I have weird mannerisms. I make weird noises. I do things that are weird, but most annoying. I'm not gonna name anyone, but you know, I cannot be the most annoying one. Unpopular opinion, but Noahfinnce is a clown. Okay, maybe an unpopular opinion, and maybe gonna be roasted, but I actually like Noahfinnce. Oops. I should take this as a compliment. But, this kind of just feels like, ooh, I'm different. Unpopular opinion, because most people don't like Noahfinnce. But I actually do. It is an unpopular opinion to like me. Okay, this gives me the same feeling that I get when someone's like, I'm weirdly attracted to you. Like, weirdly attracted. I've got a lot of comments like that. Why weird? Why is it weird? So this tweet is translated from Portuguese. I remembered the day that someone went to my cat. Oh, Curious Cat. I read this the first time and I was like, cat? To say that I don't like the trash true scum by Noahfinnce because he has a blue eye and he's beautiful and I don't. Good. First, I think ugly blue eye. Second, I think he's ugly, and I'm definitely a lot prettier than him. Third, he is trash. Okay. You are prettier than me. Also, the word true scum, I feel like I don't fit in that, in that box. I think if you're trans, you'd have some type of dysphoria. It doesn't have to necessarily mean you hate yourself, but I feel like there's a lot of disagreement with what somebody would call dysphoria, what somebody would be like, oh no, it's not dysphoria. But regardless of the fact that that's what I believe, if someone says they're trans, they're like, I don't have dysphoria, I'm gonna be like, okay, cool, I don't care, you're trans, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? That's my stance, who cares? Somebody responded to this tweet and asked who I was, and they responded, an American trash YouTuber. So I'm not sure how much research they've done about me. I'm clearly not American. Lots of things like this happen.
I just sat in silence for about 5 minutes just thinking, so here is me having some thoughts. Also, I have no idea what I was doing right here. I don't know what that is.
Oh, I just had some thoughts. They'll be like, oh, yeah, I hate Noahfinnce. You know that guy who pushed his grandma down the stairs? I didn't do that. People will be like, I hate Noahfinnce. He did this. I did not. So I just showed my barber a pic of Noahfinnce and was like, can you make my hair like that? And he just went, oh, my daughter watches that guy. And I'm just sitting over here like, oh my god, what? That's so cool. That's so cool. Your hairdresser knows me? What? Your hairdresser, I don't know who you are, but isn't that cool? Just some guy cutting hair is like, oh, he has thoughts of Noahfinnce. Sometimes I forget that I have a crush on Noahfinnce, so when he drops a new video, I'm always like, oh, so yeah, there's daddy. I don't feel like I give off daddy vibes. What's that Tumblr gif? You know the one where like, everyone was like, oh my god, a dominant man. It was like a gif of some guy just being like, I officially can no longer watch Noahfinnce videos until I'm on T. LMAO, that makes me so sad. I'm so depressed and jealous of everyone on T. That's really sad. I hope you're on T. It is kind of sucky to see other people go on it and be like, oh, I wish that was me. I hope you're on T now, or you're close to getting on T. And you got that big voice drop. So someone tweeted, does Noahfinnce just go to every show ever? Or before this lockdown thing happened, I used to go to a lot of concerts. I really miss concerts. And somebody responded, I've seen him a lot recently, so probably. And then they responded, he was at Dead, and I'm pretty sure as it is, and he just appeared here. Oops. Yeah, I saw him at both of these. I helped him up to crowd surfer as it is. I was speaking about this to my friend the other day. Isn't it weird that, like, other people just know who you are? You don't know that they know you exist, and they just, it's weird.
I'm not just talking about people, like, knowing you from the internet, because not everybody obviously has that. I'm just talking about, like, you may have interacted with someone at cafe, be like, oh, would you like a napkin? And then they just remember you, and then maybe they tell their friends about you. Like, that's weird. It's cool.
Like, the fact that there's a conversation going on between people who go to the same gigs as me, and they're all just like, oh, it's just, Noahfinnce is here a lot, right? Like, that's weird. That's cool. That's cool. Thank you for helping me up the crowd surf. So that's the end of the video. I found that very enjoyable. It's quite pleasant. But yeah, let me know if you want me to do another one of these videos. It was really nice to just go through my indirects. Well, it wasn't so nice to scroll past all these horrible comments that I didn't include in this video. But have a good day or don't. See you later, losers. Goodbye. I slapped my thigh real loud there. I'm sure you heard it.